portrait of Aristide Boucicaut, painted in 1875 by the French artist William-Adolphe Bouguereau, is a striking example of 19th-century academic portraiture. The painting depicts Aristide Boucicaut, a prominent French entrepreneur whose name became closely associated with the development of modern department store retail in Paris. He was one of the leading figures behind Le Bon Marché, a pioneering Parisian department store that transformed the way people experienced shopping. Bouguereau does not present Boucicaut simply as a wealthy businessman. Instead, he creates an image of a serious, intelligent, and self-confident man. His posture is composed, while his direct gaze gives the portrait a strong psychological presence. Boucicaut is shown wearing a formal 19th-century business suit. The dark clothing creates a restrained and dignified appearance, while the white collar and tie provide a sharp visual contrast. His expression is particularly important. He looks directly at the viewer with an attentive and thoughtful gaze. There is no exaggerated display of wealth or power. Instead, Bouguereau suggests confidence through the calm expression and controlled posture of his sitter. Light plays a major role in the composition. It falls from the left, gently illuminating Boucicaut's face, forehead, and eyes. At the same time, the dark background and clothing remain largely in shadow. This contrast directs the viewer's attention toward the personality of the man. Bouguereau was famous for his highly refined academic technique, and the portrait demonstrates his extraordinary attention to detail. The texture of the fabric, the crisp white collar, and the carefully painted features all contribute to the impression of realism and elegance. But the historical importance of this portrait goes beyond its artistic qualities. Aristide Boucicaut was an important figure in the transformation of 19th-century retail. Through Le Bon Marché, he helped establish a new model of shopping based on a wide selection of goods, fixed prices, attractive presentation, and greater convenience for customers. This new approach reflected the changing life of the modern city. Shopping was becoming not merely a practical activity, but an important part of urban culture and consumer life. Seen in this context, Bouguereau's portrait becomes more than an image of an individual entrepreneur. It captures a representative figure of an era undergoing profound social and economic change. The restrained composition, controlled lighting, and dignified pose create an impression of stability and authority. Yet behind this calm appearance stands a man whose entrepreneurial ideas contributed to a new chapter in the history of commerce. Portrait of Aristide Boucicaut therefore combines the traditions of academic painting with an important historical story. Bouguereau preserves the appearance of his sitter while also capturing something of the character and confidence associated with a successful 19th-century businessman. Almost a century and a half later, the portrait remains fascinating because it connects art, personality, business, and the transformation of everyday life.